Hey everyone. Sorry I look crazy. I just woke up because I couldn't sleep. I've been thinking about a lot of things. Um, this is basically a video about me dealing with depression and like having suicide thoughts in an attempt. So as you've seen in my last video, I had a miscarriage. But after that, actually, something happened where my best friend found something out. So she had me move out her house, and we're no longer friends. And then on top of that, my boyfriend broke up with me. So it's been like a really extremely hard week, and everything just happened too soon together. I think it was the day after I made the video. I think the day after, or another day after that, I just wasn't able to handle like all the stress and everything, and I just woke up in a lot of pain. And I know it was from my stomach, and because I have gastritis, so I can't deal with give me 1 second. I can't deal with stress. If I have too much stress, I have flare-ups, and with flare-ups meaning my stomach's in a lot of pain. I feel extremely nauseous. I want to throw up. I can't eat. I have lost appetite, which I knew was coming because it was like 4 days already, and I literally only ate like once a day, and it was something like a cereal or like crackers and something like that. So I knew it was coming. My flare-ups were coming, and then so I was like, it's just everything, you know, with getting sick and dealing with everything. It's just really hard. So I wanted to kill myself, and I wouldn't say I fully gave it my all to try it, but I tried enough where I ended up in the hospital for 2 days, and they wouldn't let me go. And it was just so hard. I don't know. It was the scariest moment of my life, you know, being in the hospital, not only getting taken care of your stomach, but like knowing that you can't get let out. You know, you can't just walk away and be like, okay, you're discharged. Like, no, they're like, no, you're staying in here. Like, you can't, you're, you know, suicidal. It's just been really hard. Like, when I was talking to the therapist or psychiatrist, and they're like, you know, it's not something just recently that you've been dealing with. It's been something long going. And I was saying, yeah. And it's been really hard. I've been dealing with this since I was about 9. Because at 9 years old, I was molested by 2 people, 9 to 14. And I never really told anybody. The only person I did tell was my best friend. And it's crazy because the only reason that I'm out right now, out the hospital, is because my best friend answered the phone and the doctor talked to her. And it just blew my mind that someone who's supposed to hate me because of something that I did and not supposed to talk to me actually would do that. And she's actually the one who was gonna pick me up after I got discharged. I actually have to go to therapy 3 days a week. Two classes are for like people who've been molested, people who've been dealing with drugs. Because I was doing cocaine, that's actually one of the reasons my stomach is acting up again. I stopped for 2 years. I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking, everything for 2 years because I wanted to get better, and I did get better. You know, I didn't fully go away because you're always gonna have this. It takes years and years to go away. But I had a relapse and I started doing cocaine and smoking weed and drinking really heavy. And you know, just this year alone, it's just been so extremely hard. I felt like God was punishing me, like I'm just not good enough. You know, every time I get feelings for someone, or I feel like, oh, you know, this could be the one, bam, something happens. It doesn't. And it's like I finally meet someone who I love so much, who loves me, but we can't be together because of certain reasons. And he's the one I got pregnant by. I'm just hoping these classes will help me, you know. Even though I told the doctor I'm not suicidal anymore, I am. And I'm a very depressed person, and they want to put me on antidepressants. I'm just, from what they say, it's like, oh, you're worth it, you know, you're a strong person because you've been surviving for the last year. People say that I'm strong because I'm so on the outside. I'm always smiling, I'm always bubbly, I'm nice to everyone I meet. I know I'm a sweetheart. But inside, I'm broken. I don't love myself. I'm very sad. I'm lonely. I need love. I want love. And the part of needing love was because I was such a sexual person so early because of being molested. So I feel like I need an attachment since my dad wasn't there. It's so much going on in my life. But I don't know. The way I see it right now, I feel like life isn't worth living, especially when I have no one. I literally have no one. I have my ex-boyfriend, not the one that just broke up with me. My ex-boyfriend, who I was with for 7 years. He's there for me as much as he can be there for me, but that's about it. I told my mom finally found out because she works in the hospital, so she came to see me the same day. But she doesn't take it seriously. She's like, oh, you know, she told the doctor everybody's depressed. You know, she told me everybody's depressed. And that's what my mom is. Mom is, you know, a Spanish, strong woman. It doesn't really believe, like, oh, people kill themselves. And to be honest, the only reason I do not commit suicide is because of her. Meaning, I know my mom wouldn't be able to live her life without me. My mom already lost her father and her mother. And I know if I was to kill myself, I know my mom would, like, she would just lose it. And it sucks because I feel like I just want her to understand what I'm going through, but she can't. And no one can fully understand what you're going inside. When you're a depressed person, you can't. You know, it's so much I'm dealing with, you know, being molested, having a miscarriage, losing my best friend, losing my boyfriend, losing a 7-year relationship, losing my job because I got sick, being sick for 2 years, in and out the hospitals, in pain. It's so much. It's like, what is the point of living? I don't want to deal with this for the rest of my life. I just don't know if I can do this anymore. I'm gonna try the classes and see if that helps, but right now I'm 50-50. If anybody out there is going through the same thing I'm going through, if you could give me advice or, you know, support each other, I would really appreciate that. Bye, guys.